Stanza 1.
I think I could turn and live with animals, so placid and self-contained. I stand and look them long and long. Whitman says that, he thinks, that man lacks many qualities that animals have. He wants to leave the man, because man is full of stress. He thinks to live with animals, because in real, animals are happy. He wants to stand and look at the animals, long and long, and observe their happiness.
Walt Hitman thinks to turn and live with animals. They are placid, peaceful, and self-contained, confident. He wants to stand and look at them long and long, and observe their qualities, virtues. Stanza 2.
They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They don't lie awake in the dark and wait for their sins. They do not make me sick, discussing their duty to good. Here, Walt says that animals don't sweat and whine about their conditions. Means, they don't become sad for a long time about their bad conditions. They don't lie awake in the dark and wait for their sins. Means, they don't lie awake in the night and cry for the wrongs they have done. But human beings do awake at night and cry for wrongs, and at last forget about that. But this is against the nature's rule. Night is meant to sleep and rest, not to lie awake. Hitman says, they don't make him sick discussing their duty to God. Humans have created much excitement about their duty to God. Some of them have reached a level that makes Walt Hitman feel sick. My duty to God is very. But animals are away from this thought. They don't waste their time discussing their duties to God.
Hitman says, they do not sweat and whine, cry about their conditions. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They don't make himself sick by discussing their duty to God. Stanza 3.
Not one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one yields to another, nor to this kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Walt says, no animal is dissatisfied. No animal is mad with the madness of owning things. But the humans are mad of owning things. It's mine. No. It's mine. It's mine. Hitman says, no one bows to other, and haven't kneeled to any other that lived thousands of years ago. No one is respectable. No one is unhappy over the whole earth.
Hitman says, animals are satisfied with what they have. They are not mad of owning things. No animal is small against another, and it has never been to an animal who lived 1,000 years ago. No one animal is respectable to other, or unhappy, all over the earth. Stanza 4.
They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them painfully in their possession. I wonder where they got those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently dropped them? Walt says, animals show their relations to him. They bring him tokens of himself. Here, tokens mean the virtues and qualities of innocence and satisfaction that humans are gifted at their birth. He thinks those qualities are present in the animals. Thus, he imagines that some time ago, he dropped the virtues or tokens, and animals took it and bring to him. The animals naturally evince or exhibit the qualities of innocence and satisfaction. Innocence because they don't cry for their sins, and satisfaction because they are satisfied with what they have.
In this stanza, he says, animals show their relations with the poet, and the poet accept them. They brings to the poet the tokens of himself, virtues of human. He wonders where do animals get those tokens, virtues. He thinks he had negligently, carelessly, dropped the tokens. Means, humans have forgot their virtues of innocence and satisfaction, due to greed, desire, jealousy, etc.
Hope he would have understood the whole poem. But it can't. Complete without practice. No. Don't leave. I will not scold you. And I can't. I will ask you 5 questions that will tell your level of focus you did during the video. First question. On your screen. Name any three things that we do and animals do not. There are many things that we do that animals do not. But some are. Humans cry for their opposite conditions, but animals do not. Humans discuss their duty to God, although they do many sins. But animals are free from the thoughts of duty to God. Humans are maddened with the madness of owning things. But animals, they don't think much about possessions. Hope you did it right. Second question on your screen. What are the tokens in this poem? It's easier, isn't it? Yes. Tokens are the virtues of innocence and contentment that humans have lost. Getting happier. Third question on your screen. Name any three qualities of animals told in the poem. No. No. Tell 5 qualities. You're good enough. These are placid, self-contained, contented, simple, self-dependent, and much more. Fourth question on your screen. How do humans react to their conditions? And how do animals? Yes. Humans sweat and whine about their conditions, but animals do not. They are always happy and contented with their conditions. Last question came. The fifth question is. It is. Oh. I forgot. Okay, a basic question. What is the name poem and the poet? Don't see the video title. I know, you know the answer. Name of the poem is Animals. And name of the poet is? Walt Hitman. Now, check how many of these did you know. If you answered more than 3, then you did well. If you knew less, then you can watch the video again. If you answered all 5, then you're going to. It's time for one more thing, a change for my hard work, a change for the fun you had here, for the info you got here, and for the marks you will get. The change is to subscribe my channel and motivate me go up. Have a productive day every day, except Sunday.